Hello friends, today I want to mention something which came to my mind, that there are three things this Trinity works fantastically. The concept of Trinity. In ancient way we call it Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Then in astrology we call it Dharma Trikon 159 Trikonas. And in this other language literature also it is mentioned in Western way that mind, body and spirit. So this Trinity concept is something very interesting one. So what it came up to my mind, and I have experienced in my life seeing, observing these things, that it gives us some guiding factors or some this thing. So basically I have also pondered upon and worked something, thought about on this way of thinking, that one is what we call it word, that is initiate. Initiation. The other is sustainer, means initiator, Brahma. Sustainer, Vishnu. And the third, for Mahesh, it is aligner. Align. We can say that subject, object and matter. So initiator, sustainer and aligner. Subject, object and matter. What does initiates us? And what makes us to sustain that initiation? And how we align these things? We may coin it to any other concept relating to these things. So if I say one is initiator, and aligner is 7. Similarly, 2 is initiator, 8 is the aligner. 3 and 9. Initiator 3 and aligner 9. Now what does this thing sustain? How it is sustainer comes here. It's 5 is a sustainer for this, 4 is the sustainer of this, and 6 is the sustainer of this. Suppose if I am going somewhere from here for a shop to take my medicine, so I am getting aligned, moving from my house to the shop. I am going to the where I get the medicine. So subject, object. This is the matter. Medicines. How it is to be understood, it's an interesting in astrology. Now I am coming to the astrology part of it. So this is subject object. First house, seventh house. second house 8th house, third house 9th house. Now you get it. Axis 17x 2839. These are axes. Now the aligning sustaining factor to sustain. Suppose if you make a line, if you don't make a line, but if you take a stick, this is a stick. Now to remain this stick in this way, it should be aligned, sustained in such a way. This is aligning of this rod or a stick. To maintain in this straight way, it has to be sustained in such a way. So a hook is here. This is a sustaining point. To align this stick. So Trinity is coming, subject, object, matter. Initiator, aligner, sustainer. So these numbers are coming here, 5, 4 and 6 to align this axis, this rod. Now in astrology, how you will do it? How you will implement it? How you will understand it? It's an interesting concept. Horoscope 1-7. The 5th house is the sustainer. 2-8. 4th house is the sustainer. 1, 2 and 4. And 3, 9, 6. So these are the sustainers, 4, 5 and 6. 4, 5 and 6 are the sustainers to align this axis. For this axis 5th, for this axis 4th, for this axis 6th. Now who are these 4? 4 is in Vedic term what we call it Rahu. So Rahu is the sustainer of 2nd and 8th. Rahu is a number for 4 in Vedic numerology, what we call number science. So for 1 and 7, 1 is what? Sun. 7 is what? Debilitation of the sun. Debility of the sun. Exaltation, debility of the sun. So sustainer is sun. 5th number. So the sun sign 5th in astrology, but in numerological terms, what it is? 5 stands for Mercury. So when we are elevated in exaltation, sun, our ego exalted and our ego down, debilitated. Mercury is the person. So for 4 is for Mercury. Number 5. Debilitation of moon, or exaltation of moon, Taurus. Debilitation of moon. Who is the sustainer? For moon. in astrology, what 4 is, and this is sun. So moon debilitated, exalted. The sustainer is here. What is it? Rahu. Number 4 is given to Rahu. Now you're getting what I am telling. Third, Jupiter. This is Jupiter. Okay. Now what? Let us say, okay, who is getting exalted and who is getting debilitated? Nothing. Sustainer 6. What is 6? Venus. 6 number is Venus. Now the 6. This is, we can say, Rahu exalted, Rahu debilitated. For this. And the Venus is the sustainer. Now we see 4, 5, 6. Rahu, Mercury and Venus. Vedic numerology. So they are the prime sustainers, number wise. So over here in this there are 4 kendras, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Second 1, 2, 3 and 4. Can complete it, 10th house, 11th and 12th. So this is 1 kendra, char, fixed, second kendra. The third kendra is dual signs. Third kendra, dual signs. So these are the 3 kendras, these things. So for this, char Rashi kendra, Mercury keeps on moving, our mind, intellect. As long as our mind, this intellect is working, these are subject and objects are there, and they are sustained because of the Mercury. Is the sustainer. Hamari Mercury being the Karaka for the first house. Mercury, Jupiter, intellect and wisdom. So 3 signs, 3 kendras, char, fixed and dual. So have a good thought on this sustainers. For second, this one, fixed signs, Rahu is the sustainer. And for the dual sign, Venus. So in dual signs we know Mercury and Venus getting debilitated and exalted. Here Mercury gets debilitated, exalted, and Venus gets debilitated. So everywhere there is something. Here Jupiter gets exalted, Jupiter gets debilitated. So these are the clues these are the things which are to be carefully given thought to learn the indication taken from the Vedic numbers, because they are assigned some numbers. What we call it Rashis and what we call these things. But there are numbers. If we see the numbers, then we have to take the help of Vedic numerology, the value, the deities, all this. First is Sun, second is Moon, third is Jupiter, fourth is Rahu, fifth is Mercury, sixth is Venus, seventh is Ketu, eighth Saturn, ninth Mars. So these 9 numbers, 9 planets, they have been given. So have a good thought on this concept. You will get miraculous results. You will see predictions going right also. I have made use of it and I have found it's working. So this thought I wanted to give you, and this is a very not my made or my philosophy. It's mentioned everywhere. It's in the Western astrology. They take it. I will show you how they use it and how they make it and use it in a very nice way. In Canada, there are very good astrologers, very very good, but they won't reveal what they are using it. While seeing this fourth Cancer sign, they will immediately think about and look at Rahu, not Moon. Moon is taken care in another from other angle. Moon is emotions.